Here is another eye model that we have in the lab. Again, we can see the superior rectus, lateral rectus, medial rectus, and up here we can see coming down the medial aspect of the orbit and then changing directions as it goes through the trochlea. This would be the superior rectus, superior oblique. Over here, we can see the medial rectus. Down here, we can see the inferior rectus. Right here is the inferior oblique, and this is the lateral rectus. This is the nasolacrimal sac. This is where your tear secretions ultimately end up in. This transparent part right here is the cornea. That and the sclera are part of the fibrous tunic. So I'm going to take that off and go deeper. As we have seen before, this dark structure is the choroid. It is part of the vascular tunic. Here is the iris, which is also part of the vascular tunic. It has two types of smooth muscle, radial and sphincter. The hole here is the pupil, and the two types of smooth muscle in the iris control pupillary diameter. Let's go deeper. Again, we see the lens, and we see the space-filling model of the posterior cavity filled with vitreous humor. As you saw on another video, the space here that my pencil is in, that would be behind the cornea. So I'll put this back in. Behind the cornea, but in front of the iris, is the anterior chamber of the anterior cavity. The space back here, posterior to the iris, but anterior to where the lens would be, is the posterior chamber of the anterior cavity. Both of those areas are filled with aqueous humor, which is made by the ciliary body, also part of the vascular tunic. And again, the ciliary body has this mushroom-capped appearance. The scalloped edges that you're seeing here is the ora serrata. And as we saw before, this region is the neural tunic, which the retina is a part of. And then in the back there, we again see that that purple dot to represent the fovea centralis. The yellow stuff here is representing axons from the optic nerve exiting through the optic disc, also known as your blind spot.